Tonight, join Ed Kavalee, Ronny Chieng, Josh Lawson, Cal Wilson and Sam Pang as we test their knowledge of the week's events on Have You Been Paying Attention? And now, here's your host, Tom Gleisner.
Good evening, thanks for joining us this Monday, June the 2nd. We've got a fabulous group of contestants standing by, and I think as it's been State of Origin week, we should introduce them as the true heroes they are. First up, Ed Kavalee.
Has beaten depression and 2 snapped Achilles tendons with the help of Mum, Cheryl.
Ronny Chieng.
After school, he'd jump off the train, then go to the local oval, where he'd kick through the post from different angles.
Josh Lawson.
Wife Sally's expecting their first child in a few weeks.
Cal Wilson.
Earned $500 a week as an aluminium worker. Worked hard and got lucky.
And Sam Pang.
Grew up in working class Logan, South Brisbane, and learned to tackle on his German Shepherd Buster.
Please welcome our players for this evening. Welcome. Great to see some familiar faces back. Ronny, you're just back from the Sydney Comedy Festival?
Yes, sir. Won best local show at the Sydney Comedy Festival.
Congratulations. What do you get for winning the award?
The scorn of your peers.
Okay, they're a tough crowd to please. And Cal, you've also been doing the Comedy Festival Roadshow?
Yeah, we've just come back from New South Wales this afternoon and we're in Armidale, and I asked what the big attraction was in Armidale, and a guy yells out, a walrus! And I was quite excited because I was like, you know, it's not a coastal town. I was like, where did the walrus come from? Tell me about the walrus. And he goes, no, we've got a Woolworths.
But it is an attraction.
Still something good in there.
It's big, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like that great Beatles song, I Am the Woolworths.
Josh, nice to have
Great
you back
to be
too.
back.
You've got a film coming out shortly.
Yeah, really excited about this new film that I've written and directed called The Little Death, and we're premiering at the Sydney Film Festival on June 13th and 15th, so you can get your tickets for that at the sff.org.au.
But if all the audience looks under their seats,
You'll find my headshot and resume.
Welcome, everyone. Good to have you on board. Hands on buzzers, let's get started. Flights to Bali over the weekend were cancelled because of what? Ed.
volcano, Tommy. No one of them cheeky volcanoes.
On the island of Sumbawa.
Although a lot of white smoke was coming out of Bali, people thought Chappelle had just lit one up, but apparently not.
Was indeed a volcano. This girl yesterday became the youngest female to do what? Ed.
Rock climbing, Tom, by the looks.
It was climbing of a very significant...
What's the big one? Everest.
You reckon she went up Everest wearing that?
Yes.
Sam, I'm going to pay. Ed, you're correct. She was the first 13-year-old girl to climb Mount Everest.
Yes.
Pay that.
Did she do a selfie at the top? Surely.
She must have. MH370, the black box pings are now believed to have come from what? Josh.
Warnie's Tinder alerts? There are a lot of them, isn't there?
There are a lot of them.
Very strong.
Anyone follow this story, Cal?
Was this the weird thing where they think they were generating the pings themselves?
Indeed. The search ships. Self-pinging.
Got to watch out.
The disappointing announcement was made by our Deputy Prime Minister. Who is our Deputy Prime Minister? Sam.
Alan Jones.
In an honorary capacity. Anyone know? Cal?
Francis Abbott?
Not the answer I have here, Josh.
It's Warren Truss.
From the Nationals, indeed it is. Sam?
Can you just check if Ronnie's buzzer's working tonight?
Good day. Is it working?
Hang on, Tom Sand zinging people for not getting questions right? Wow. Well, why don't we let Ronnie have first swing? Why don't we all agree to let Ronnie have first swing at the next one?
Very collegiate of you. All right, Ronnie.
Let's go.
The Pope has just visited the Middle East. Here he is listening to a children's choir. What song was he entertained with?
Bloodlines.
I'm glad we gave Ronnie a swing. Does anyone know Josh?
Look, it doesn't matter which song she sang. He turned his chair. Team Pope.
Yeah, she's in.
Team Pope.
Let's have a listen.
One of the classics.
One of the classics. Here's the Pope posting a note in the Wailing Wall. What was on the note? Ronnie.
Stop with the wailing.
May have been a direction, not Josh.
It's meters broken, please don't tow.
From the Pope-mobile.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the Lord's Prayer written in his native tongue of Spanish. Have a look at this footage from Parliament on Tuesday. Why are the Labor members cheering? Ed?
They've won Powerball, Tom. They can
A small victory there. Ronnie?
They found out they can have both soft tacos and hard tacos.
Get them up. It's a little more political.
out of there.
Sam?
Did they go like 20 minutes without Bronwyn Bishop throwing one of them out?
Oh, that's...
You are in the zone. Come on, someone's got to get this. Someone was paying attention, surely. Bronwyn Bishop ejected her first coalition member. What did Education Minister Christopher Pyne want to collect from the dead? Sam?
Gold fillings.
Well, the budget's in a pretty parlous state. Ed?
He's going after their dets, their HEX debts.
Unpaid
die
debts.
and then-
Right, well, he'll get my HEX debt over my dead. I see what he's done. I see he's got to the loophole.
It has been nixed by the PM. Students protesting education cuts have been active this week. I want you to complete their chant.
Education should be free, not just for the...
Not just for the Josh.
Education should be free, not just for the poetry students.
I think there may have been some English lit. Cal.
Education should be free, not just for the Abbott 3.
They could use you on the picket lines.
I was a poetry student.
Obviously. Let's find out, shall we?
Not just for the bourgeoisie!
Oh, the bourgeoisie.
See. Clive Palmer turned heads when he arrived at Parliament House on Tuesday in what? Josh.
Cognito.
Never before happened. Would have turned heads.
What's the matter?
Sam.
He arrived in a forklift.
Well, it's the type of vehicle I am interested in, but it wasn't a forklift. Anyone follow this one? Cal.
He came in his own car, didn't he? He came in his Rolls Royce.
His own Rolls Royce. It's been a busy week for Clive. Dinner with Malcolm Turnbull, of course. Big speeches in Parliament. And when Clive speaks, people listen.
When these measures get to the Senate, Palm United senators will just be voting against them.
Sometime.
He'd eaten all the other members.
Obviously. All right, what lavish ceremony are we looking at here?
Oh, it's in India.
Yeah? Ed?
It's in India. The opening of the match-fixing museum.
Very exciting event. It was, in fact, the swearing-in of India's new Prime Minister. I'll ask this, I don't know why. What's his name? Ronnie.
Oh, I know.
And that just last is Modi.
Last name Modi, Narendra Modi.
Narendra.
I will pay that. Josh. These three world leaders are celebrating a union between Russia and what other two countries, Josh?
Well, if knowing Russia, by now they're probably both Russia.
Yes, into the fold. But at the moment, they're not Russian. Cal.
It's Kazakhstan.
It is. And
Belarus. How do you
Belarus,
pronounce
Cal.
that?
Hey there, Belarus. Well done. Forbes magazine has just released its world's 100 most powerful women list. Who's number one? Ronnie.
Angela Merkel.
Angela Merkel, German Chancellor. Ronnie. I'm sorry, we all looked a little shocked there. Who knew?
I know my women.
Really? German magazine Bild is in trouble again for publishing a photo of what? Cal.
Too much of Kate Middleton.
A little too much indeed. In fact, the Royal Highness's derriere. Where was the shot taken? Josh.
From behind.
Rephrase that.
It's obvious.
What location was the shot taken? Cal.
Was it Sydney?
In the Blue Mountains. Little town of Sydney.
They are
Yes,
Blue
yeah,
Mountains.
while they're on the tour here.
That's a public event I would have gone to.
Well, I'm pleased to say our press covered the royal event with far more dignity. Here's the Women's Weekly. It is, I think you'll agree,
beautiful.
beautiful,
Another
tasteful shot of the
souvenir
royal
edition.
couple.
Absolutely
Kate's got a
gorgeous.
lovely dress on. And that is class. That is taste.
That's what he spent all
We'll
week.
be back to Showbiz Sport. It's more right after this. That's classy. Welcome back. We've got a tight battle on our hands. Just before we dive back into questions, Sam, I've been told you have a new show coming up on SBS?
Yes, I do, Tommy. It's called A Pang for Brazil, and it's a two-part doco with basically me over in Brazil. And actually, it was on SBS about 2 hours ago.
Okay.
So, thanks for the plug.
Yeah. So here's a little taste of
really?
A Pang for Brazil.
as Murray gets ready for a broadcast.
Fine. I noticed you put on a bit of weight for the role, Sam. Is that all right? Let's take a trip down the red carpet of life. This has just become the most liked Instagram photo ever. Tell me, what was the previous record holder, Cal?
It was Justin Bieber and one of the Selenas.
Selena Gomez was the previous record
Well, I can
holder.
tell you what's about to break the next one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, to be tweeted later. I am going to do this in real time.
Oh my goodness.
And this is, look at this. Let's go. This is a happy
Picture
bit.
yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's us.
Oh, it's me.
all right.
Oh, I've just realised how much like a maitre d' I look like.
Tweet.
Can you get that in?
We'll put that up later. That's
We'll
sensational.
post that. That's everyone in there. Everyone but you, Tom. So
We'll
it's
get a
great.
postcard. Put you in later.
Detroit.
It'll do for now. Thank you, Josh. All right, at Kim and Kanye's wedding last week, there were no place cards. How did guests know where to sit? Sam.
Google Maps.
It was a big reception, Ronnie.
Just don't sit next to Solange. That's all.
By process of elimination, but there was actually a Cal.
It was something really understated, like they had their names carved into a marble table.
You have got it. Australian rapper Iggy Azalea has achieved a rare feat in the US. What is it? Josh.
She was #1 and #2. She in the US
On the Billboard charts?
On the Billboard charts.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The Beatles were the last band to do this with I Want to Hold Your Hand and Josh.
Foot.
It's the B-side.
Cover everything.
Yeah, I Want to Hold Your Hand and...
No, I do know this. She Loves You.
She Loves You. A pop song has become the first YouTube video to surpass 2 billion views on Friday. What was the song? Ed.
I mean, it's going to be sung by a cat. So, is it
No, there's a gentleman involved.
Bieber?
No.
Bloody One Direction.
Are we just going to work our way through every
we'll
act
just
in
keep
history,
naming if I
Sam?
have to.
Psy.
Psy, Gangnam Style 2.
People are still watching that?
I know.
What is wrong? Do they think it's a new song? What is
Obviously.
going on?
A
What is happening,
1,200...
Tom? That is crazy. The internet just get turned on in Tajikistan and they're like, this is new. That's insane.
Who knows? It's a new one.
What do you know?
Good song, Tom.
A $1,250 ticket to the Queen concert will get you a seat where? Josh.
At a U2 concert.
Yeah. As far away as possible. Money well
It's a
spent.
good deal, Sam.
On drums.
Well, you're actually very close, Cal.
Oh, on the stage.
On the stage.
Yeah.
Not sure you'd want to be on the stage.
What, picking out
Oh,
the...
you'd see them close up. The magic would be gone.
Oh, there you go. I will pay
Who's
that,
their
Cal.
new lead singer?
Well, that's because Freddie Mercury's dead. Dead.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really finding stuff out.
Oh, dude, you have got to see this Psy clip.
I thought Psy had taken over singing for Queen.
That's it.
All right, take a look at this tweet from a One Direction fan. What are they referring to? Cal.
They were caught. Well, they weren't really caught. They filmed themselves smoking marijuana,
In
and then
Peru.
somehow it got leaked.
They put it out because it's legal in Peru, so they weren't actually breaking the
is
law.
that what was
But a lot of
legal?
1D fans feel that the band has
A
taken
lot of 1D fans are more into ice. You know what I mean?
clearly not into pop.
Yeah, it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Why are these headphones in the news? Ronnie.
I can get 10 of those for $50.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
No, you don't. They're 300. Hang on, I want to hear more from Ronnie. They're $300.
No, I know that.
He knows that.
Josh.
So those are Beats by Dre. They just got bought out by Apple.
Indeed, for $3 billion.
Just those three, $1 billion each. That's
The
too
whole
many.
company, Ed.
And now when you put them on, it's just Dr. Dre laughing. Nice. That's all you
Looking forward to. Tom Cruise did something remarkable on Wednesday. What was it? Ronnie.
He died and came back. That's a reference to The Edge of Tomorrow. Right?
Yeah. It would be remarkable, but Ronnie, we're in real life. Sam.
Film.
He got into bed without getting a boost.
Looking stool by the side of the bed. No. It was more remarkable even than that. Cal.
He remained calm.
Not the answer I've got here. Josh, please.
Okay, so he went to 3 premieres in 3 different countries in 24 hours.
In the one day for his new film, Edge of Tomorrow. Did the UK, Paris, and then over to
Using
LA.
his Scientology powers.
Exactly.
Don't know how he did it, Ronnie, but he did.
And he was there, all right. And he's here tonight. Thank you, Tom.
There was drama for Brad Pitt on the red carpet on Thursday. What happened?
Oh, his skirt blew up and they got a picture of his ass. To do that?
It was a moment. No, Cal.
He got punched in the face by a drunk Jennifer Aniston. A dude punched him like a serial pest.
Ukrainian serial pest. Vitaly Sediuk was at it again. Punched him on the red carpet. I will pay that, Cal.
It's good that a Ukrainian's really focusing on the important things.
Exactly, that's right. Nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
Bruce and Demi's daughter Scout. Well, wait till you hear this. She walked the streets of New York topless this week.
Yeah.
Why? Ed.
Who cares, man? that's just great material. That's great. I've never. That's a real photo.
It was something. She got a photo taken down off Instagram that had nipples in it, and so she was protesting by getting her knocks out.
Well, that'll teach her.
Absolutely. Indeed, Cal, she's protesting against Instagram's anti-nudity policy. Madonna's in trouble for failing to do what? Ed.
Aging gracefully, Tom.
She is refusing. Sam.
I follow up on it. Retire at 65.
Yeah.
That's compulsory. I thought it was compulsory.
Something more specific in the last couple of days she didn't do, Josh.
She didn't go do a duty as jury duty. She got called to do jury duty. She didn't show up.
And she didn't show up at the court in Manhattan. She's in a little bit of trouble. And it is time for a quick break. Stick around. Plenty more of the week to come. A chance for everyone to really make their mark on our leaderboard. Well, when I say everyone, someone other than Cal. Yeah. Guys, got to lift our game a little bit.
Give us a topic we can use.
Well, this
play to my sweet spot.
All right, this may help.
Surfing. Not the sportiest guy in the world.
Yeah, look, I might take a nap for the next.
No.
If all right.
If you play as a team, take a look at Australian Sam Solomon.
Oh, yeah.
What feat has he just achieved? Ronnie.
IBF middleweight championship.
Well done. At the age of 40-odd. Incredible.
40-odd.
New South Wales defeated Queensland in State of Origin 1. Who was man of the match? Ed.
New South Wales fullback Jared Hayne.
Pay that. Tell me what is going on here.
Oh, yeah. Again.
Ed.
So, Cooper Cronk, the Queensland halfback, has just broken his arm 9 minutes into the game, and now closing the door so that people can't see the medical people working on him. How soft is that? What a wuss.
It's so soft. Like Buck Shelford, when he got his nut rucked out in a scrum. You thought I knew nothing about sport, but I know this.
Is great.
They carried him over to the sidelines, and the physio stitched him up, and they had the camera trained on him, so the whole stadium saw him getting his testicles sewn back together. Everyone was vomiting over each other and themselves. Yeah. What a spectacle! And then he got back on and he played the rest of the game.
Wow.
Nice. You know, that same thing happened to Josh when he was filming Anchorman 2. He lost a nut and Will Ferrell sewed it back on and he went back.
You can see it in the director's cut.
Lovely. Yeah. I think Ed takes the points there. Take a look at this footage and tell me what's underneath. Ed.
That's a statue of Mal Meninga, who's uncovering it with Campbell Newman, President.
Queensland coach Mal Meninga.
Yeah.
Queensland didn't take their origin loss well. In fact, the next day they held a ceremony where they recovered that very statue. It's going to stay that way for a couple more weeks. Australia is the lowest ranked team in the World Cup. Who's the second lowest? Ronnie.
The Asians.
Yes, but I'll need to be more specific, Ronnie.
It doesn't matter.
Sam.
South Korea, Tom.
South Korea are the second lowest ranked team. Where are the Socceroos right now?
Brazil?
More information, Ed?
In a hotel?
Yeah. Can anyone give me the town? Cal.
Are they watching a Pang for Brazil?
Okay. That's what you do in a hotel room. They're in
Brazil expert. Here going, Pang. Where are they?
That'll double the number of people watching. That's great.
No, they're in Victoria. First foreign team to arrive over there.
On there and...
Josh.
Just wanted to say hey.
Hi, Josh. No. Back yourself.
There's some coming for you, Josh.
No,
there's a couple of sports questions you are going to love.
This is for you, okay? You can have first swing at this. Uruguay's star striker Luis Suarez left hospital on Tuesday after what procedure?
Knee surgery.
No, it's nits.
I'm going to pay knee surgery.
Is it knee surgery? Is it really?
The Mexican team have been banned from what in the lead up to the World Cup? Ronnie?
Kidnapping anybody.
Yeah, that's good.
You cannot stop them.
Across the board. Ed, what else?
Sex, Tom. They're on a sex ban.
Sex and?
Drugs and rock and roll.
No. Sex and eating meat.
What?
I'm not sure whether simultaneously or whether they're two separate options. No, eating meat and having sex. So, Ed, I'm afraid, I'll give you 5
100 points.
No,
That
I'll give you
seems
5
fair.
points
Yeah.
for that. Scotland played Nigeria in a friendly on Thursday. What was controversial about that match, Sam?
The Nigerian players emailed the Scottish players asking them to invest in a diamond mine.
I've got that email, it works.
You're in the zone. Anyone know what actually...
It was a goal, the goal, there was a really dodgy looking incident where the Nigerian goalkeeper threw the ball into the net.
Well, there were allegations that there was going to be match fixing,
shifty.
but they looked at, if you look at the footage,
probably
those
not
fears
true.
totally unfounded.
Not
Look at
true.
that goal. He was trying to get that in.
Could happen to anyone.
I will pay that, Ed. Sam Stosur injured her leg before the start of the French Open. How? Ronnie?
She was doing box jumps.
Ronnie, you're absolutely right. An accident at the gym doing box jumps. And you've got to ask yourself, how does anyone injure themselves doing box jumps? Take a look. That's kind of how it happens.
I did not know that was the case. This week, I literally injured myself doing box jumps.
Oh my God.
I cut my leg open.
That's it. Wow.
Doing box jumps. I had no idea that was a thing.
Box
There you
jumps.
go. So it is actually quite a dangerous thing.
You're watching Embarrassing Bodies Down Under.
I found that amazing.
That's
because
a warning to other people.
Could happen.
There you go.
All right, I want you to tell me what is happening here.
As he falls to the deck, rolls in the dirt. What a scene, you don't see that too often. Wouldn't want to do his laundry tonight.
Anyone cover this one, Sam?
Oh, if I know tennis, that's comedy gold, Tom.
Ronnie?
He's on fire. He stopped, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop and roll at Roland Garros. No, that's Australian Marinko Matasevic. He's just won his first ever match in a Grand Slam tournament. I want you to identify this person. Ronnie.
Michael Jackson.
You'd be forgiven for suggesting so. Ed.
It's tennis, because it's got tennis stuff in the background. They look angry because they've lost, so it's Australian.
So
I'm going to go with Tomic.
Bernard Tomic, after his first.
Thank you very much. There we go.
Well done.
He's timed it well too, Tommy, because it's a French schoolies. Just so he can get straight in.
Get that
the
to
Gold Coast.
and off he goes. All right, tell me, who threw the first pitch at the New York Mets v Pittsburgh Pirates game on Tuesday?
I know this for some reason. It was 50 Cent.
Diddy Cent was out there.
And he did a really shit job.
Well, have a look. It didn't. You be the judge.
Pitch, just a bit.
What's special about this Sydney Swans Guernsey? Sam.
That's Ken Doan's first work in 30 years.
He is quiet these days.
Cal.
Is it for reconciliation?
It's the Indigenous round, but you'll need to tell me who designed it.
I reckon Adam did it himself.
Damn close. His mum, Cal, but I can't play that. Adam Goods' mum designed that. We're going to leave you with this question. The Giro d'Italia was won by Nairo Quintana. Who does he split the prize money with? A reminder of what our contestants are playing for tonight. We've got the Have You Been Paying Attention gift basket with Channel 10 merchandise, MasterChef cookbook, Offspring. Plus, we've got very excited, limited edition. We've got a framed commemorative print celebrating Aussie tennis star Marinko Matasevic's stunning round one victory at the French Open. Now, that limited edition, just the one.
Tom, I was so happy it was a framed picture of Kate, that one that we saw earlier.
A lot to play for this evening.
There we go.
Hands on buzzers as we dive into a bit of rapid recall. This year's Brisbane Film Festival has been cancelled. For what reason? Josh?
Popular demand?
It clashes with the G20 Summit. This film festival. The Australian owners of 7-Eleven are about to buy what company? Josh?
Starbucks.
Indeed. In the US, what costs $54.75 at Starbucks? Ed?
A year's wages.
It's the Sexa Gin Tuple Vanilla Bean Mocha.
Yummy.
Nice. What kills 3,000 Australians every year?
The
Josh.
sex quintuple jumping.
Not that. No.
Smoking? It's not me smoking.
Close, but it's air pollution. Qantas has closed its Melbourne call centre. Where will your calls now be answered?
Are they answered at Virgin?
That would be a nice bit of...
No, I know this, Tasmania.
Indeed.
The last place that still has landlines.
Abdel Fattah Sisi has just been voted president of what country? Sam.
Egypt.
Indeed, a former general. He scored 110% of the votes. Billy Idol is releasing an autobiography. What will it be called, Sam?
50% off.
Yeah.
Anyone follow this one?
I'm gonna guess. I've got no idea. It'll be something like Fallen Idol.
I was going to say idle chatter.
No, we could go forever with that theme, but it's Dancing with Myself. Live cattle exports are being resumed to what country? Josh.
Kazakhstan. And I'm not sorry.
Not say it.
No, I'm raising the bar on this show.
No booing for that one.
No booing for that
Hashtag
one.
not sorry.
Anyone know what country we're sending our live cattle to, Sam?
I think it's Egypt.
You'd be wrong, it's Iran. The Netherlands is currently hosting the World Cup of what? Ronnie.
Marijuana.
Not sure that's what they're...
Ronnie's just doing word association.
It works on this.
Get him out of the air.
That's a Ronnie.
It was Cal.
Lego.
No, in fact, it was hockey.
It's close.
It
Close
was
in the
very
area.
close. Oh, and that brings us to the end of the show. Let's check our leaderboard. And our winner is Cal Wilson.
Great job, Carl.
Congratulations to our winner and thank you to all our contestants. We'll leave you tonight with another tribute to the fine men and women of news. This gentleman covering the recent EU elections for Sky with great professionalism.
That was always scheduled for immediately after the European elections, but now has assumed... Oh, fucking hell.
As do we. Good night, Australia. See you next week.